Black hippie family.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about my skincare because I have been through a lot with my skin, like a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some of my posts about my skin, some of my jokes about my skin, but I've really been on an up and down roller coaster with acne for quite a while now. I know a lot of people struggle with acne, and if you're like me and you're drinking your water and you're washing your face and you're like doing all the things that are supposed to make you have clear skin and you're still not having clear skin, it can really eat away at you because you don't understand where it's coming from. And I feel like in my journey, I've kind of discovered where my acne is coming from. So I want to share that with all of you, and hopefully it helps somebody who's in that same rut, and maybe you can start to do some of the things that I did, and hopefully, you know, start to love and enjoy your skin. All right, let's jump into it. Let's go back to where it all started. Puberty. Just like most of you, hormonal changes started to happen around that age of like 13, 14. Actually, I think I was a late bloomer, so maybe 15, 16. Going back to puberty, I did not really struggle severely with acne in puberty. I had textured skin, you know, around here, my T-zone, and that was about it. Like, yeah, all the way down to like my chin. Back then, something I probably could have done was use like a scrub brush to help get deeper into my pores. I did try to exfoliate, but again, my acne wasn't severe, so I really didn't care. I was like, okay, you know, I was using Clean and Clear or the Clearasil with a orange little beads in it, and I was having a good fun time. Like all the girls in the commercials splashing the water on my face. Like, acne was not my concern. That went on all the way through college. I was not really concerned about acne. I just wasn't. It wasn't like severe enough for me to care. Now let's fast forward. I'm out of college. You know, skin is not perfect, but it's not something I'm really concerned or deeply stressed about. So still just, you know, getting facials for fun every now and then and not really tripping on it. 2016, I become pregnant with Noah. It was awful. I'm pregnant. My skin was like, what the heck is going on? All the hormonal changes that were happening in my body from the pregnancy came out of my face. Like, just literally was just like pouring out of my face. That was the first time in my life that I ever broke out on my cheeks. So that right there just made me like freak out because I didn't understand why I had a mountain range. I mean, look at it. It's a mountain range on my cheek. And it was on both sides. So I was freaking out. And then I was getting bumps on my chin every day, it felt like. And I was severely depressed. So after Noah was born, the inflammatory acne stopped. But now I had scars. So my cheeks were just covered in these dark marks from where the acne used to sit. And that fed my depression even more. I'm like, dang, like I had this baby, like my body's jacked up, my face is jacked up, like could I have one? Like what is going on? It was horrible. It was really rough. So after Noah, that's when my hormonal acne journey began, really. That's when I started to notice that every time I ate ice cream, I would get a pimple on my chin. Every time my period was about to start, I would get these huge inflamed bumps on my chin or on my cheeks. And I still hadn't really connected the dots with the hormonal thing because, you know, like most people, especially when you're younger, you don't really understand where acne comes from. All these commercials and everything make you think, oh, if you just put the right thing on your face, if you just, you know, use the right treatment, it'll go away. But with hormonal acne, that's not the case. It's an inside job, which makes it so much harder because all of our insides work so differently. So while there's all these things out here for us, it still takes trial and error to figure out the right thing for you, which is what makes it so hard and so difficult and so depressing sometimes, because you try so many things and nothing works for you. I was there, I went through it, and it's so depressing. Not only are you like your skin's not clearing up, but you're spending money and products are piling up on your counter and none of them work. Yes, let's shed a tear for those moments and all those dollars lost. So painful. I want to say this too. Before having Noah, I had not changed my diet. I was still eating ice cream like nobody's business. I was still using 2% milk like it was nobody's business. I was not concerned about eating healthy. I was eating cheese like crazy. You know, it just wasn't something on my radar to do because I felt like I was fit. You know, I worked out and I felt like I was cute. So why would I change anything? After having Noah though, it was like brought to my attention that something needed to change because I did not want to live with acne like this, especially such intense and just awful acne at that. So that's when I started to really look into acne and what causes acne, and it's not just about washing your face with the right product. It's so much more than that. That's when I began working on it from the inside out. The first thing I did was cut out dairy. I switched to almond milk. I'm not a cheese person, even though I would eat it without consciously thinking about it because it was on everything, you know, pizza, omelets, whatever it is. Like, I would just eat the cheese because I didn't think it had an effect on me. But I had to cut all that out just to see what was fueling my acne. There was one time when I was in this process of cutting out dairy that I went to a little birthday party for one of my friend's kids, and she had these little ice cream cups, and I said, no, I don't want to eat that. Like, I'm good. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I did it. Literally before I left the party, I had a pimple on my chin. That was one of the times that I saw very clearly, don't eat ice cream. Just don't do it. Like, just don't do it unless you don't care about breaking out. And that's still to this day. If I decide to eat ice cream, it's because I've accepted that I'm gonna just have to deal with the pimple that I get. But luckily, there's so many dairy-free options on the market that I really don't have to have that issue. So I'm on this journey, changing my diet, cutting out all these things. One of the other things I had to cut out was fried food, especially like Zaxby's and things like that, because the grease in the food would make my skin, would clog my pores up instantly. So I'm cutting all this stuff out, but I'm still just using like Retin-A and Cetaphil. Don't really know what else to do. The inflammation, like I said, had gone away, but there were these scars. So I'm getting bumps every now and then. It's nothing like it was when I was pregnant, but I want these scars to go away. So I find an esthetician, Beauty Loft Spa. Check them out. I got my first chemical peel. Here's a picture of that. And you know, it's my first chemical peel, so I'm not knowing what to expect. I'm thinking my skin is just gonna like peel off in sheets, but that didn't really happen for me. What happened was my skin scarred over, and then I had to exfoliate like 5 days after, and I could feel that all the texture was gone, but I still had the scars. So she told me, like, you know, you need to do this a couple times to get the results that you really want. So I'm all excited. I'm like, okay, like I'm finding some stuff that might work, you know, I'm excited, I'm gonna do this. After that first chemical peel, I found out I was pregnant again. So no more chemical pills for me because Eli was on the way. This time, while I was pregnant, I broke out again from the hormonal acne. All the hormones that were charging through my system to create a whole human came out of my face. This time was less severe though because I cut out some of those foods that are inflammatory. And I started to take turmeric. So turmeric is one of those things that naturally kills inflammation in the body, and kale, leafy green vegetables help kill inflammation. So during this pregnant, unlike the first one, I was living a healthier lifestyle. I was drinking, you know, green smoothies every morning. By this point in my life, you know, I'm taking supplements that I can continue to take while I'm pregnant. So this journey was a lot different than the first one because I already knew what to expect and I had already changed my lifestyle. However, I still broke out, and it was really upsetting to me because I was like, what the hell? I'm doing all this stuff and my skin is still breaking out. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so here's some pictures of like what my skin was looking like when I was pregnant the second time versus the first time. See the difference? Maybe a little bit. Now here we are. I've had Eli. That's out the way. Now I can really start to work on my skincare You know, the first thing I did after I had him and was like ready to like be out in the world again was book a chemical peel. I came back to her like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, I knew I was supposed to keep going, and then I got pregnant. She was like, what, you had a baby? I was like, yes, I did. I go back immediately to start back my chemical peels because I knew that I might not be breaking out as much, but I still had these scars, and the scars were killing me. They were killing my spirit. They were killing my vibe. Every time I was taking a picture, I was like, dang, like you can really see that. Because I, again, don't wear makeup like that. So when I would wear makeup, of course the scars would be covered, but I'm not someone who wants to wake up and put on makeup every day. I just want to like wake up and have this natural glow. Is that too much to ask? No, it wasn't too much to ask. I just wasn't doing the right thing. So I'm happy that now I know because I am embracing the natural glow. Let me tell you guys a little bit about what a chemical peel is like. It's not your typical spa treatment. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna lay back, it's gonna be so comfortable, and like they're gonna put the steam on my face and the hot rack. No, it hurts. It burns and it hurts. So there's like, I think 3 layers of things that she does. Like when I say layers, like 3 things that she puts on my face. The last thing that she does before putting like the last glaze on your face is extract every single bump on your face. When I say every single, there are ones that you didn't even know were there. She finds them and she pulls them out and it hurts. So, whew, yes, just thinking about it just kind of like stressed me out. But remember how I told you I had like fine textured skin on my forehead? All of that, like the fine bumps, she pulls them out and I'm so grateful. So after that first chemical peel, I had all these scars on my face. Didn't want to go anywhere for like a week because it looked pretty brutal. But after that, once I started the exfoliation process, because you have to wait a couple of days to exfoliate, once I started to exfoliate, my skin felt so smooth. Like I didn't feel a single bump on my face, and that was the first time I've ever felt that way, probably since before puberty. So I was elated. I just was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. It's incredible. So the chemical peels, depending on where you go, but the chemical peels that I got come in a set of 3. So right now I have to go back for my 3rd one like next week. So right now I'm in between having the first, you know, I'm between my 2nd and 3rd. But I just love the results. It brightened up my skin. It evened out my skin. It got rid of those dark marks. I'm in such a happy place with my skin. And I really think a big part of that was the chemical peels for me. In addition to getting those chemical peels, there's a couple other things that I've been doing that I want to talk about because I think that those are really aiding in keeping the acne suppressed. Like, you know, I don't want to say suppressed because that means it's just like waiting for its moment to return, but it's keeping my acne at bay. I'm still breaking out every now and then, but it's nothing like what I was going through before. Let me show you guys the products that I'm using right now. Since we're already talking about topical, like the chemical peels and stuff, I'm gonna stay on that same vein and talk about the topical things I'm using first. My esthetician, again, Beauty Life Spa, she actually sells these products. And these are the ones that she recommended for me after getting the chemical peel. And she breaks down how to use them after you get the chemical peel because, again, you do not want to start exfoliating your skin right away. Like, you have to let the chemicals work and do their job. First thing I use in my skincare routine is this cleanser. All these products, well, not all of them, but these products first that I'm showing you are by Advanced Rejuvenating Concepts. This is the Cleanser Blemish Control. It has 10% benzoyl peroxide and it's for oily and acne skin, obviously. And I use this twice a day, so in the morning and at night. I love it. This bottle lasts me a long time. I really don't have any complaints. It doesn't over dry your skin or anything like that. It's really, really good. That's the first step that I use in my process. The second thing is this exfoliator. It is called Dermabuff Micro Crystal Exfoliating Scrub. So it's microdermabrasion crystal. So yeah, I use this twice a week. The third product by Advanced Rejuvenating Concepts is this Advanced Recovery Cream. And so this is like a moisturizer that I just put on after I do my skincare routine. I like it. Again, no complaints. I love all these products. This one right here is by a different company called Acute Derm Medical Skincare, and it is actually a glycolic acid. This one is called Ultra 10 Skin Lightening Gel. So it says it's for anti-aging, for age spots, and skin discoloration. So this one, she instructed me to put on after I wash my face and use a toner, and then I put this on. And then after this, I put on moisturizer or whatever else I'm gonna do. Starting out, you're supposed to try this out for once a day just to see how your skin reacts to it. It does burn a little bit, but if it's burning, it's working. But now I use this twice a day. So I use it in the morning and at night. I feel like it helps to, again, like get rid of the dark marks on my face. So love this one for sure. These other products are by different brands that I have mixed and matched in like that trial and error process just to see what works best for my skin. These are some of the ones that stuck around after all of the money that was spent and all of the heartache, but I like these. This is a Naked Flamingo Deep Exfoliating Toner. I really like to use this twice a day. I put it on a cotton ball and just swipe it across my skin. It makes my skin feel extra clean, and I know that nothing else is like trapped in there. This right here is a breakout stick, and this is by Rosen Skincare, black owned brand. I think Naked Flamingo might be black owned too. This is for when you have those inflamed bumps on your face. So if you have like one or two, it's just like putting toothpaste on your face, except this is not toothpaste. It is actually zinc, which is, I've heard, is really good for your skin. Apple cider vinegar, peppermint, and arborcide. So yeah, I just put this on whenever I get like one of those chin bumps or like these right here from my hair or whatever it is that's inflamed my skin. I put this on, and then overnight it usually has the bump flattened out. It's like freaking magic. I freaking love it. This other one is by Rosen. I swear by this product right here. If you want that natural daily glow, this is the way to go. I use this product all day, every day. So after I've moisturized and I, put on all my other face topical treatments, I put this on last, and it just gives you like this beautiful glow. Like if you just want to just look like you're shimmering all day, this is the key. I don't know, what is it in here that does it? The rose water, obviously. I think it has some oils in it. So I think those oils are healthy for your skin, and they just give you that shine. But yeah, I put this on like before I go to bed. I put this on if I am wearing makeup. I put this on after I put my makeup on, just because I like to look dewy. This really does like make your skin just glow. Actually, I'm gonna put some on now. How about that? Let me just show you how it works. Got it in my mouth. Tastes good. Okay, so yeah, it just gives you like a natural glow. And I love that. I use this all the time. They're gonna get all my money because I just keep on buying this stuff. And my whole family uses it, which, never mind, it's okay. Those are the topical things that I do to my skin to keep the acne at bay and to just like clear up the hyperpigmentation and to have a natural glow. Now this is what I do internally to, again, keep the acne and inflammation down. So this supplement that I'm taking is called Alani Nu. It's the Balance one. It's actually for hormonal balance, weight management, improved mood, supports complexion, and brighter skin. I can honestly say that it is really doing all of that for me. So even when I'm not pregnant, at this point in my life, since being pregnant, whenever I get my period, my skin, I would get bumps on my chin, like big, painful bumps on my chin. But since I've started taking this, I haven't gotten any of the hormonal like period acne. And I'm so grateful, because I did not think I would ever find something to stop that. And this really has helped me. Okay, the other thing I'm taking is turmeric, just because it is good anti-inflammatory. So if you're having inflammation issues, and like if you have pain in your body or anything like that, turmeric is a really good supplement to take, because it's just anti-inflammatory and it just gives your body that extra boost of what it needs. The last thing I'm taking that is an internal thing is collagen. And I don't have that right now because I've been taking it all the time. I get this powdered collagen right here from Alani Nu, and it helps with joint support, it helps with your skin, it just helps with everything. And I mentioned joint support because I have back issues all the time. Like, I don't know what it is. You know, I've been in a few car accidents. I don't know, like I don't know. But when I started taking collagen for my skin, I noticed that my back was not as, like, I wasn't feeling all achy like I normally do. And then I looked up benefits of collagen one day, and joint support was one of them. So I was like, wow, 2 for 1, clear skin and no back pain. So collagen is like a really good thing also to take if you're looking to, you know, boost the collagen in your skin, especially after having a baby, because we all know what happens to you then. On top of, you know, all of the skincare on the outside and the skincare on the inside as far as supplements, drinking water is so important. Drinking water was something I thought I was good at until I realized that I needed to be drinking so much water in a day to actually actualize my skincare goals. So right now, I actually have this water right here and I need to drink some. I have a couple different water bottles that I have. They're all about 15 ounces, and I refill those 5 to 6 times a day. I'm naturally a thirsty person, so it's not hard for me to keep up with drinking water, because like once I finish that one bottle, like I'm ready for the next one, because I am just thirsty. So I know for some people it can be really challenging to keep up with drinking that much water if you're not a thirsty person, which is like, you know, we're all different. But there are solutions to drinking more water. So one thing that I've suggested in my coaching job is setting a timer on your phone. Like, have those reminders throughout the day that say drink some water, and when those reminders go off, I'm not talking about just take a sip, like sit there with your water and drink it. Like, take 2 minutes and like actually drink half of your bottle, because your body needs that replenishment. And it also helps you with like snacking and eating a bunch of food, because sometimes you think that you're hungry, but really your body is just craving water. Setting those timers is one way to help yourself drink water. If you're at home all day, like me, have water stations. So like, put your glass of water or your water bottle in certain places, so when you walk past that place or you're in that place, you see it and you grab your water and you drink it. And then that takes the, oh, now I gotta go get some water, takes that out of it. So you don't even have that excuse of like, I gotta stop what I'm doing to go get the water. It's already there. So those are a couple things you can do to drink more water, because more water is definitely priority before topical treatments, before supplements. If you're not drinking enough water, none of that stuff is gonna work, because your body needs water, especially to like force out your clogged pores. Like, your body needs that hydration to like keep looking good and keep glowing and doing all that stuff. Okay. All right, let's wrap it up. So I've told you all this stuff about my skincare journey from the very beginning to where I'm at now. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that if you are struggling with acne, that this can give you some hope, that there are solutions out there. If you want to try any of these things that I suggested, I will leave links to them in the description, so you can just click on it and get whatever you need. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. This is so much fun. Bye.